Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Lindy, and I'm currently serving as the Secretary of the Board of Directors for the After School Arts Program, also known as ASAP. ASAP was founded 21 years ago in 1999, and today we serve nearly 10,000 students throughout Connecticut each year. The Celebration of Young Photographers is an annual event that was established in 2010 with the help of former board member Rob Parker as a way of encouraging a love of photography through creativity and imagination. For its 10th annual celebration tonight, we invited students to submit up to 2 photographs based upon this year's theme, which was quarantine. Very apt. ASAP received 244 photo submissions from over 38 different schools, including homeschooled students all over Connecticut. And our selection process was blind, so the students' information was removed from the photographs before it was given to our panel of judges. And tonight, in place of a typical live event, which we've done in the past, we have this live stream. So thanks for tuning in. This is a first for us. We're trying something new. Definitely try to hop in our chat and interact with us if you've got your computer up. And you'll be talking with our awesome program director, Allie, who is running the chat tonight. So before I pass things off to our co-host, Ian Hockley of Dylan's Wings for Change, I'd just like to say thanks again for tuning in. And we'll be doing a lot of fun things tonight in this event. So stay tuned in the chat. And without further ado, here's Ian.
Thank you, Andrew. It's great to be here today. This year's theme really resonates with our mission at Dylan's Wings of Change to foster empathy and build community. This enforced isolation that so many of us are facing today is severely impacting mental health worldwide, and at the same time showing how resilient young people can be. I'm really excited to see the work that they've been able to create.
Hi. So thanks, Ian. That was great. I'd like to make a couple announcements before we move into the rest of our show. We're doing something pretty fun tonight. We're doing a Viewer's Choice Award. So all of you watching out there right now, Allie will be putting a link into the chat where you can go and see all of the photographs chosen, and you'll be able to vote for your favorite. We'll be announcing the winner at the end of the show. So definitely take a look at the chat and check that out. Now we've got a pretty exciting new program that we'd like to announce tonight called the Photography Collective. And we pre-recorded a video from Jessica Rose, and she's going to describe the program to you. So let's check out that video.
Hi, my name is Jessica Rose, and I am here to share with you a great new project that we've been working on called the Photography Collective. The Collective is a group of 6 students that has been selected from the 60 that showed their work here today, that will be coming together to work collaboratively on a project that will expand on the concepts that they expressed in their original artwork. They will be doing this by pulling together supporting visual material as well as supporting text. They will then be taking all of these elements and pulling them together into a bound book form, with the express intent of allowing the students a platform by which they can share their joint story. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, and to the Collective, we can't wait to hear what you have to say, and the next step is yours.
That sounds like a wonderful program, Jess. Now it's my pleasure to announce the Middle School Honorable Mention Recipient, Camilla Zhu, an 8th grade student at Rumsey Hall, and her photograph entitled Window.
Hi, my name is Camilla Xu, and I'm studying 8th grade at Rumsey Hall School. What inspires me as a photographer is my mom. She is an amateur photographer herself, and she taught me how to use a camera. And that's when I started my journey of taking photos. I enjoy taking photos because that's how I express myself. And this year, the piece that I submitted is called Window. It is closely related to the topic quarantine because I feel like during quarantine, most of us look through the windows to see each other because we can't really go outside. And what I try to express through this picture is that even though it might just be a plain window in front of you, there might always be something beautiful behind the window. And I try to encourage people to be optimistic and stay positive through this image.
Congrats, Camilla. Great work. Thanks for submitting this year, and great job. So now we would like to showcase our amazing judges this year. Every year we look for some really special people in the community to help us out with this event, and this year was no different than others. So we'd like to play a little video of some of interviews we did with our judges.
Hi, I'm Janet Tao from Planet Photo, and I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody that took part in the CYP photography contest. I was incredibly honored to be asked to be a judge, but humbled by the level of talent of all the people that submitted applications. I'm a portrait photographer, so most of my work is done obviously taking portraits of people, but it was so interesting to see some of the other ways that the theme was interpreted in some of the entries. I'm excited to see the results, and I'm also excited to see what you all do with your photography passions in the future. Good luck to you all.
Hello everybody, my name is Sean Allen. I am a professional photographer, creative director out of New York City. I've been doing fashion for about 7 to 8 years. Love what I do. I all started out just like where you guys are. My biggest take back from this whole event is you guys are creating. Never stop creating. 2 things that I've learned along the way as a photographer is to keep getting out there. Get out there, create. You can always learn. There's nothing stopping you from becoming a better photographer. Composition is key. Lighting is everything. Those 2 things I would say is probably the most important thing in photography. You want to find your subject and show that subject in the best light as possible. I had an amazing time judging you guys because I got to see all the work, all of your creative choices. The decisions you made with the photography as well was actually amazing. This is my first year with CYP and ASAP, and I look forward to doing many more of these. I once was a young photographer like you. I started out just YouTubing a lot of stuff. If I didn't know anything, we live in a very resourceful world, so you can go online, you can Google pretty much anything and everything that you want or any questions with, and get out there and shoot. You're never gonna learn and you're never gonna grow if you're not out there shooting and shooting and shooting. Unfortunately, I'm always in the car, I'm always traveling, so this is my background, this is where I am, it's my life, and I wanted to be as pure and genuine and transparent with you guys as possible. So don't forget to get out there, keep creating. The sky's the limit. Good luck, and I wish you guys all the best. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Liam Lacey, and I am both currently a student at the University of Connecticut and judge in this year's ASAP Celebration of Young Photographers event. It truly meant a lot to judge in this year's event, as I'm personally someone who has submitted my own photographs as a student in ASAP's event in years past. This full circle moment of now being a judge and once submitting my own entry not only shows how far I've come as a creative, but how our community has supported me in the arts. As someone who's been in your shoes, I have 2 pieces of advice to give. 1, always keep your camera close. And 2, keep on creating. The submissions this year were excellent, and I hope to see more of your work in the future.
Thanks again to all of our great judges. We really appreciate it. Thank you. So now a moment a lot of you have been waiting for. I'm pretty excited to show all of you the 60 photos from this year's celebration of young photographers. Now, while you're checking out these photos, I want you to remember a couple things. 1, make sure you hop in the chat and vote for a viewer's choice photo tonight. That's a really fun thing that we'd love you all to participate in. And secondly, all of these photos are available for sale actually through our partner Still River. And if you put in an order before December 11th, you can get it in time for the holidays. So I just wanted to mention that before we start rolling these awesome photos, but please enjoy our top 60 from this year.
I think you'll agree, we just saw some wonderful submissions for this year's event. This is the third year of our partnership with ASAP, and every year I'm amazed by the incredible work of these young photographers. I can now announce the high school honorable mention recipient is Ashley Shea, an 11th grade student from Tolland High School with her photograph, Restrained.
Hi, my name is Ashley Shea. I'm in 11th grade and I go to Tallinn High School. Photos are a good way to tell a story and explain emotions. I want to do that through my photography. My photograph is called Restrained. Quarantine comes with a lot of rules. You can go outside, but you have to have a mask. You have to stay 6 feet away from others, don't meet up with a group, and don't bring a group. Be sure to wash your hands or any surface before and after you touch it. Only eat outdoors when not at home. Chains are a visual metaphor. People feel imprisoned, stressed, helpless, and a little lonely during quarantine. I tried to represent that through my photo of Restrained.
Hey, congrats, Ashley. Great work. Thanks again for submitting to the Celebration of Young Photographers. So I just want to remind everyone that all 60 photographs can be found on the ASAP website, as well as a new Instagram we created for the Celebration of Young Photographers. So check for those links and definitely follow the event there afterwards. And so now I'm going to introduce a cool video segment from our special guest tonight, Mr. Thomas Rose. He's a visual artist and educator whose multimedia works have been included in exhibitions throughout the United States and several countries around the world. Thomas has developed a cross-cultural collaboration with the Beijing Film Academy and has been the principal director on the project, generating exchange exhibitions and research collaborations between artists, scholars, and students. So it's our pleasure to share this message from him directly to you guys tonight. And we'll also throw a link to his biography in the chat so you can learn more about Thomas. But for now, here's what he had to say.
One of the most important things about photography that I've learned over the years is that it has heightened my ability to, heighten my observational skills, to be able to look at something and be able to see through what I immediately see or what is essentially there and to something that might involve meaning. So looking is a consciousness of something that draws you to it. Seeing is something that allows you to see through whatever the surface of that is to some sort of context, to some sort of, could even be some meaning, and to apply that meaning that you see there to other things that you're thinking, doing, involved with, etc. And as a teacher and as a photographer of any sort, whether you're a fashion photographer or a documentarian or a commercial artist, whatever. It's always about finding your own voice and in many ways being able to sort of look through what's there to see in a new way. And I think transferring that information to others is important, and it's a critical aspect of what it is to be involved in teaching. And I, brought to my teaching all the things that to me were, that I was engaged in and involved in my studio work. So it wasn't something that was separate from, it was the development and building of those aspects, and to be able to use photography as a way of speaking. My other aspect, or my other interest really is in how we connect with people. How do we connect with others around the world, our backyard, all the way from friends and neighbors to across the country, across the world. And I encourage you to try, read widely, think openly, and continue.
Thanks again to Thomas Rose for that special message. We really appreciate it. So I want to remind everyone one more time to definitely vote for the Viewer's Choice Award. And I've been following the chat. And we also want to remind you that once you've made your selection, to scroll down to the bottom and make sure to click submit so we get your votes. Now we have an exciting announcement. I am going to share with you 3 of the recipients for the photography collective program. So we're announcing 3 students right now.
Congratulations to everybody selected for the program. We look forward to seeing the amazing works you will create. Now I'm really excited to announce the middle school top selected recipient, Lexi Thomas, a 7th grade student from Shepherd Valley Middle School, and her photograph titled Home Alone.
My name is Lexi Thomas. I'm in 7th grade and I go to Shepherd Valley Middle School. As a photographer, I'm inspired by my desire to capture memories and feelings. I named my photo Home Alone. The thing that I enjoy most about creating images is experimenting with angles, shadows, lighting, and movement. Using these features, I was trying to evoke isolation and loneliness through my photo. I took this photo in the early days of quarantine. At the time, we were forced to stay home, schools are closed, and we couldn't see our friends or family. My photo shows how I felt at this time. Stuck inside, alone, and isolated, like I was a fish in a fishbowl, only able to look out at the world.
Congrats, Lexi. Great work. So now I'd like to switch really quickly to a pre-recorded video from Allie, our program director, who's been helping us out in the chat. We wanted to mention everybody who's really helped put this together tonight. So it's a really important message. And here it is.
My name is Allie Somas and I'm the program director at ASAP. I would like to take this time to thank those who have made this event possible. Thank you to the schools, superintendents, teachers, and parents and guardians for encouraging and supporting these young photographers. Thank you to our judges for your time, consideration, and for your advice. We are so grateful to each and every one of our sponsors for your generosity and for believing in ASAP's ability to carry out our mission to foster creative, hands-on learning through the arts, despite all the challenges of 2020. Thank you to our community partners for joining us in providing a positive impact through programs and events like this. This event is free to all participants, and we hope to continue it for many years to come. If you would like to support ASAP and get involved, please visit our website at asapct.org and click on Get Involved. On behalf of all of us at ASAP, our board, and our staff, I truly thank you.
We've been so blessed to collaborate with ASAP over the years, and this event has a special place in my heart. I encourage you to find a way to get involved with their work. It's now my pleasure to announce the high school top selected recipient, Sam Russo, a 12th grade student at Avon Old Farm School, and his photograph titled Connected.
My name is Sam Russo. I'm a senior at Avon Old Farm School. What inspires me to be a photographer is that through photography, people can give a deeper meaning to a simple image. A picture says 1,000 words, right? So what I enjoy most about photography is the editing process and seeing a final product. The idea of taking a strong image and making it even stronger, say with lighting or color, is very important to me. Also, the process of using Photoshop or Lightroom is pretty fun since I love using software and computers. And my photo is titled Connected. My image relates to the theme of quarantine because it shows what we were missing. Everyone was worried about COVID, and then they were wondering when they could see their friends again and go back to school. They were quarantining and doing all that. The ability to physically connect vanished from our lives. Avon had to close down and classes weren't the same. This image shows that the very idea of connection to others is lost. Some emotions I was trying to evoke are obviously connection and brotherhood. The friendships we created solidified by togetherness and in and out of class, through sports, and in the dorms. With this image, I was able to create the sense of connection we lost due to the coronavirus.
Congratulations, Sam. Awesome work. So guys, if you are on the viewer's choice form, this is the time to hit submit. We are going to be cutting off voting here so we can have enough time to tally and find out our winner. But I also want to mention, while Allie starts counting the votes, for the entire month of December, if you visit New Morning Market in Woodbury, you can round up your purchase. And if you do that, you'll actually receive a button with one of our top 60 photos on it. We also have 10 of the photos on display there, and they're for purchase. So if you swing by New Morning, definitely go check that out. So now we've got 3 more students that we're going to be announcing for the photography collective program. So here you go. Hey, how's it going? Hey guys, sorry about that. We were trying to tally the votes and we had a little communications glitch, but we have found out who the winner is, and we are getting the photo ready right now to put on the screen. And so I'm waiting for our tech, Glenn, to tell me when he's got the photo ready, and as soon as we've got it ready, we'll make the announcement. So how are we doing, Glenn? All right, he's got the photo, he's getting it up. One moment. We got that photo, Glenn? Okay, he's pulling it up. And Allie, I'm sure you can post it in the chat here soon, as soon as we have it. You got it up? Okay, he's got it up. All right, Marissa, congratulations. You are the viewer's choice winner for tonight. So I really want to thank everybody for voting on that. That was great. And Marissa, you're going to be getting a print of your photo from Gregory James Gallery. So congrats on winning the vote tonight, and thanks for everybody participating in that. So I want to make one more announcement here. We've got a new event coming up soon that we're going to announce more details shortly, but it's going to be called the Celebration of Young Game Designers. And this event is going to be similar to Young Photographers, except we're going to give you students a chance to submit your video game ideas to us, and we're going to take a look at them, and some of you are going to get your video games made. So we just wanted to let you know that this is coming up soon and to keep your eyes open for more details. But other than that, that's it for me tonight. I'm going to pass it back to Ian. But thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for voting. Thanks for everybody in the chat. And we'll see you at the next celebration of Young Photographers in a year.
Thank you, Andrew. Today was another wonderful celebration of the skills of our young photographers. I'd like to extend a huge thank you to everybody who made today possible. I'm already looking forward to next year's event.